Today, we're going to learn how to calculate binomial probabilities using binomial distributions in RStudio. So let's go over to RStudio and open up our program. And we'll start by opening up a new R script window. And we don't need to upload any data sets. R already knows, based on this function, dbinom, that I'm going to teach you all of the different combinations of binomial distributions. So the only thing I'm going to teach you is about this dbinom function. So to start, we're going to type in a question mark and the name of this new function that we want to learn how to use. Then we click Run, and we'll see over here in the Help tab, there is some information about the binomial distribution and its associated functions. So you'll see our dbinom function, which is the simplest one and the one we're going to use today, is detailed right here. So let's get started with using this. So like you see over here under the usage portion of the Help tab, we're going to type in dbinom, and then starting with a parentheses, we're going to first type in x, which is our number of successes. So let's say our number of successes that we're interested in is exactly 3 successes. Then we're going to look over here, and we are next going to indicate size. So what size? Size is actually just our size of our data set, our number of n, our number of trials. And let's say our number of trials in this binomial experiment is going to be 10. Now, after another comma, we're going to tell R what our probability is. And this here is just pi, our probability of getting a success. So let's say the probability that we get a success is 0.4. And we don't need to worry about this log portion over here. We're just going to highlight it and click Run. And you'll see that down here in the console, it's telling us that in a binomial experiment where we're interested in the probability that we get exactly 3 successes in 10 trials, where the probability of getting a success is 0.4, that probability is equal to 0.21499908. Great. So we're starting to learn how to use this function, but you may recall that in class and in lab, we sometimes specify that we are interested in ranges of successes. So for example, 3 or less successes. Let's say we were interested in calculating the probability that we would get 3 or less successes with this particular binomial experiment. So all we'd have to do is type in the function sum, and inside the parentheses for sum, we'll use dbinom, and then now we're going to specify with a C that we have 0 to 3 successes. So now it's not just one single number for success, it's actually a list of numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3. Our number of trials is still 10. Our probability of success is still 0.4. So we will highlight this. Need another parenthesis. We'll highlight this. Click Run. Oh, whoops. No, we didn't. We highlight Run. And we see that the sum of the probability of getting 1, 2, 3, or 0 successes is 0.3822806. So that is a really simple way to check your binomial calculations for your homework, and it'll be really useful, hopefully, in your future research.